What is up, everybody? I'm hoping you're all well. Remakes, reboots, two things that Hollywood seem to love more than sequels, and now we have a reboot that's come out at the same time that the original Don Mancini franchise is still going. And while some people don't necessarily like all the Chucky movies, I personally think they're really fun movies. They know what they are, and that is a doll basically killing people, so it is dumb fun. I wasn't expecting too much from this film. First off, the new design of Chucky I didn't really like too much, and I didn't see the point of them rebooting the franchise when the franchise is still technically going. And then when I saw the trailer didn't do anything to interest me. It didn't excite me in any way. The only thing that really excited me in any sort of capacity was the fact that Mark Hamill was going to be voicing Chucky. But did this movie flop hard and completely destroy everything we love about Chucky, or does it actually reinvent this franchise for a more modern era? Well, that's what we're here to talk about, guys, so guess what we're going to do? You guessed it, we're going to talk about it. Child's Play. So Child's Play is a reboot of the 1980s series of films Child's Play. It is set in modern times, so it does do away with a whole psychopath doing this voodoo ritual to transfer his soul to a doll, and it is now all done through this AI system. And while the trailer I wasn't really a huge fan of that, I understand why they were doing that in the film. They are making it more modern for this modern age. Technology is a big part of our lives, so it made sense to do it in this way. In this movie, Andy and his mother, played by Gabriel Bateman and Aubrey Plaza, have just moved away. He seems a little bit lonely, he's constantly on his phone, again doing to that whole technology aspect of the film. So his mom gets him a body doll, which she then calls Chucky, and the doll just appears to be a little bit defective. It doesn't seem to be following the basic rules that most of the other dolls seem to go by. It's got its own sort of AI system. It can swear, it can do all these commands that normal other bodies can't. So Andy thinks he's hit the jackpot and generally found a real friend in this toy. However, when bodies start appearing, it's very clear that there's more to Chucky that meets the eye. And other than the updated version of this movie, that it's all done through AI rather than voodoo rituals or anything like that, this movie does follow the same basic beats as the original one did. So if you've seen the original, this movie's not really going to surprise you too much. However, it is still a really good time, and I am surprised to say that because I wasn't expecting much going into this movie. To be honest, like I said in my intro, the trailer just didn't interest me. It didn't excite me in any way other than Mark Hamill voicing Chucky, who did an incredible job, by the way. Mark Hamill is fantastic in this role. You can really hear that he's having a lot of fun voicing this character. He brings a lot of charisma, a lot of energy to the role. I have to say, I really liked him in this movie. In fact, the rest of the cast all do a really good job in this film. Gabriel Bateman as Andy, I thought was great. Aubrey Plaza as the mother, I also thought was really good. Tyree Henry, I believe is how you pronounce his name, who plays the cop. I really liked him in this movie. He was really funny in this movie as well. The movie has a lot of really comedic moments as well, which I really didn't expect. I was very scared they were going to take it in a very serious way, but they kind of didn't. They knew exactly what this movie was. They knew it was about a killer doll and going around killing people. And the movie does a good job of embracing that absurdity and making itself very self-aware, and in that it becomes very comical at times. And a lot of the comedy in this movie did work for me. As for the horror aspect, it is very jump scary at times, and they are very predictable. You know when a jump scare is going to be coming. But it didn't try and lie to you as to what it was trying to do. It knew exactly what it was doing, so in that I can't really fault the movie for it. And while the cast all do a great job, there are obviously characters in this movie that you can see are set up purely to be killed off, and be killed off in the most gruesome way they can probably think of. I mean, there's a lot of really gory moments in this movie, which I really enjoyed. There are a few moments involving Tyree Henry's character and his mother, the relationship between those two, which I really enjoyed. And the road the characters went down during the runtime of this movie made me feel for the characters, it made me care for them. But as I said, not all characters are set up in that way. There are some who are clearly set up to die, and there are other characters that I don't really feel are necessary. For example, Andy does make friends in this movie, and while it's nice to see him have human interaction in the film, I didn't feel like they necessarily added too much to the movie. The new design for Chucky is also something that I'm not too keen on. I don't understand why they didn't just keep the look of the character the same. It's an iconic character. I didn't really see the need to update it. And personally, I don't really see this version of Chucky all that scary. I mean, the original Chucky wasn't really that scary, but it had a creepy little look to him that definitely helped for the atmosphere of the film, and this one just didn't seem to have that. There's also something that happens at the end of this movie, and without getting into spoilers, they do something with a certain character that I thought if they committed to would be really, really bold on the filmmaker's part, on the writer's part. And while it was going down, I had a very interesting idea for the sequel of where they could take it if they went down this road. But instead, they end the movie in a way that it kind of tidies itself up. It's a nice little end, has a nice little bow on top, and it's just like, here you go, nice ending for a horror movie. Considering how gory the movie had been beforehand and the way it was going, I expected more of a downer ending. But no, the filmmakers couldn't commit to the choices that we were making throughout the film, so instead we got a nice little ending. It's an alright ending, I just feel a little bit underwhelmed by it, if that makes any sense. And again, I'm trying not to go into detail about it so I don't spoil it for any of you guys who do want to see the film. I just thought the end they could have done more with. Overall though, guys, I have to say I had a really good time with this movie, more than I thought I was going to. This movie genuinely surprised me. Like I said, the trailer didn't interest me. Mark Hamill is definitely the best part of this film. He brings a lot of energy and charisma to the role of Chucky. He makes it very entertaining. There's a lot of comedy in this movie, which I didn't expect. The movie is very gory. It gave me everything that I want to see in a Chucky film. It was very self-aware, it didn't take itself too seriously, all the actors gave strong performances in the film. I have to say I didn't have a bad time with it, and so, for all those reasons, I have to give Child's Play 3 stars. So, the new Child's Play, have you guys seen it yet? What did you think about it? How does this rank with the other Child's Play movies for you guys? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comment section below. Thanks to those for watching, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and if you want to see more videos just like this one, then subscribe to my channel for more. Thanks again for watching, you guys are awesome, and I will see you all in the next video.